Kicking off for the Golden Eagles, number 96, Alex Parada. Number 24, Phoenix Calderon with the kickoff return. Tackled made by number 27, Javier Ochoa. That'll bring up first and 10 for the Page Vikings. Now we're going to Page Vikings up. First down. Number 5, Christian Ascended with the carry. That'll bring up second down for the Page Vikings. Number 5, Christian Ascended with the carry, pushed out of bounds by number 11, Armando Izaguirre. Third down for the Vikings. Pass up at number 12, Marcelo Santos. That'll bring up fourth down for the Page Vikings. Fourth down for the Vikings. Pass ball intended for number 9, Michael Flores. Pass broken up by number 27, Javier Ochoa. Turnover on down, 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Touchdown reception made by the Vikings. Touchdown pass goes to number 1, Nicholas. Taking out for the Hanna Eagles, number 96, Alex Morales.
Welcome back to the action. Hanna struck first as they hit Richard Martinez on the big play. Right to left. The Vikings will get the football back for the second time. They'll be looking to tie up the game. This is fielded at the 10, crossing the 20, 25, 30, still on his feet, down he goes. So that's the speed back, Christian Resendez on the kick return. Green uniforms with white numbering, white stripes on the helmets and on the shoulder pads. The Brownsville Pace Vikings. White unis, brown numbers, and white helmets for the Hanna Eagles. 1st and 10, ball on their own 33. They'll have the football for the second time tonight. Cisneros out of the gun. And it'll be a delayed handoff to his back. And he's shoved out of bounds after pick up a couple of yards there again. Javier Ochoa in on the mix for the Eagles. So 8:42 in the opening quarter. The Eagles took advantage of a busted coverage. Got on the board first. They have an early 7-0 lead. Out of the gun is Cisneros. And now a flag comes in the area of an offsides, or rather a false start. It's going to be a false start against the offense. It's the second false start penalty to go against the Pace Vikings. Cisneros out of the gun with a 3-receiver set, 2 to the top of your screen, looking back to pass, picks up the blitz, in and out of the hands. That'll fall incomplete. His intended receiver was Felix Calderon. So the clock will stop at 8:38. That'll be 3rd and 15 coming up for the Vikings. So you're tuning into ValleyCentral.com, live video and audio. Saturday edition of Valley High School football. We're coming live from Sam Stadium. A pair of Brownsville teams taking on each other, the Vikings and the Eagles. 3rd and 15, play clock down to 9, 8. Out of the gun is Cisneros, and he's going to roll out to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. So a big loss, and the defense for the Eagles stands tall. So after the big pass play on their first drive, rather their first play, nothing going since then. It'll bring up a 4th and 27. The Vikings will be punting it off from left to right. Lucas Olivares and Marco Garcia are back to field this punt for the Eagles. They should get the ball in some decent field position. Now another flag will come in. This will be a substitution infraction against the offense. It's a 3rd flag against the Vikings. And we're just in the first quarter. And it's a high punt. Olivares looking to call for a catch. It's live football, and the Vikings recover it. This is going to be a touchdown. 20-15. Touchdown, Vikings. Lorenzo Sanchez. If we could get a replay up on the screen. Here, check out the replay. It did go off an Eagle return man. It was, in fact, a live football from what I'd seen up here. And now they're marking him down and saying Viking football. So the touchdown will not count. So some of the Viking fans a little upset with the call. The ball went off of, if I'm not mistaken, that was Marco Garcia. Went off his elbow. Football was live, and the Vikings were able to recover it. So catching a break here is the Vikings. Now they look to knot it up here. And they'll hand it off to the left side. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 3, a pickup of 7 on the ground from Christian Resendez, the junior running back. Now the Vikings have some momentum on their side. They have the football. 7:30 in the opening quarter. And again, they'll hand it off to the running back, crossing midfield. And Escapes out of bounds. That should be enough to pick up the first down. We'll see where they mark it. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. 3rd and short coming up for the Viking offense after the special teams mishap at the hands of the Eagles. The Vikings thought they had 6 up on the board, but it was brought back. 3rd and 1 coming up, ball on the 48. Out of the gun is Cincinnati, and he'll hand it off to his running back again, and he'll pick up the first down and more. So, first down Vikings. Rezendes again on the carry. So after the early touchdown, the Hanna Eagles hold a 7-0 lead against the Pace Vikings with 7:09 remaining in the opening quarter. Sun starting to set over at Sam's. And a rather cool evening here in the lower valley. And out of the gun, they'll go and toss it again to the running back around the 40-yard line. Rezendes again on the carry. That was a pickup of 2. It'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Two receivers set for the Vikings, and again they'll stick to the ground game with some room to run. Picks up a good block, and inside the 30 he goes. The Vikings starting to establish a little bit of run game with Rezendes carrying the workload. First down Vikings. They have the football and the momentum slowly shifting in their favor. Ball on the 29-yard line. And a whistle come in. And another false start penalty. So that'll be the 4th penalty against the Pace Vikings. 3 of them have been false starts. So that's 15 yards worth of penalties when it comes to the false start. The other penalty was a legal substitution on the punting unit. So 4 penalties for the Vikings, none for the Eagles. Ball on the 34, 1st and 15. They'll be backed up 5 yards after the false start. Play action, rolling out to his left, and chase from behind, and down he goes for a big loss. So just when the Vikings get something going, they get a false start, then they get a quarterback sack. So they'll be backed up to a 2nd and 23. A loss of 7. Now the ball will be backed up to the 42-yard line. Second and 23, 4:58 in the opening quarter. Looking back to pass, has time, steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, pass falls incomplete. He was looking for his man, Lorenzo Sanchez, the intended wide receiver, so the clock will stop. Had to see Hanna last week against the Los Fresnos Falcons. They were in the game for a majority of the time till the second half rolled around. Los Fresnos found a way to get it done. Javier Cruz and Eli Cruz got it done. They defeated Hanna last week 35-0. Meanwhile, the Pace Vikings trying to rebound after that 40-0 loss to Harlingen South. 3rd and a mile coming up. And they're going to get the quick screen and a nice grab. Looking to get across the 40. And he's drugged down by who other than Javier Ochoa. I've been saying his name throughout the first quarter. So Rezendes doing it all for the Vikings. both on the ground and through the air. So it'll bring up a 4th and 22, ball on the 41. Punting situation here. The Vikings will punt this one away. Down to the 20. We'll see where they mark it. 4 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. We're coming to you live from Sam Stadium. Video and audio. Listen to valleycentral.com. Special thanks to KBSD 17 TV. So the Eagles will get the football back. Andres Lopez found Richard Martinez for the only points in the opening quarter. Eagles have a 7-0 lead. They have the football. Ball on their own 16-yard line. Lucas Olivares is back under center for the Eagles, and it'll be a handoff down the left hash. And good defense there from the Vikings, as Daniel Cardenas, the senior linebacker, was the first one in on the tackle. So after a pickup of 2, it'll be a 2nd and 8, ball on the 18-yard line. Under center is Olivares, 2-back set. And a flag will come in, and he'll fire this one. Pass incomplete. The receiver kind of had to turn around to try and catch that one. In and out of his hands. Incomplete pass. Clock will stop. See what the penalty is. This one looks like it's going to go against the Vikings. So that's an offsides against the defense. That's the 5th penalty for the Vikings. We're only in the first quarter. Already committed 5 penalties. Second and 3 coming up. Maybe a little bit of a free play here for the Eagles. Lopez is out of the gun. He's back at quarterback. And again, he's going to go downfield. Ball's up. Nice grab. Right around to the 48-yard line. Lucas Olivares, one quarterback to another. Made a leaping grab. There goes the free play. First down, Eagles. Right around 3 minutes in the opening quarter. Eagles have a 7-0 lead. Ball is on the 48-yard line. Lopez is out of the gun. 3 receivers set, 2 to his right, 1 lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. And it'll be a handoff to the running back trying to break it to the outside. Picks up a block downfield, crossing the 40, 35. And he's finally shoved down by a pair of Viking defenders. That was A.J. Garay. So right at the 3-minute mark. That was Savala on the carry, picking up the first down. So the passing game is working and the run game is working early on for the Eagles. Keep an eye on Olivares. He's at the bottom of your screen. He has one-on-one. Tailback moving to the right. Lopez out of the gun. 2 receivers set. They're going to come off. Coming from behind. Ball's up in the air and broken up. Kind of took a little bit too long there. Andres Lopez. His eyes were fully on the right side of the playing field. Dante Rodriguez broke that pass up. Tell you what, Lopez is lucky that Rodriguez did not intercept that football. 2nd and 10 coming up. Olivares was at the bottom of the screen, waving for the football. He had one-on-one coverage. He's matching up against Daniel Castillo. Eagles stick to the ground game this time. Pickup of 2. Or they'll credit him with 1 yard, so it'll be a 3rd and 9. Ball on the 32. Marco Garcia checks into the game at wide receiver. Out of the gun is Lopez. Again, to the bottom of your screen, one-on-one between Olivares and Castillo. And rolling out to his right, he's going to hit the man in the curl. Pass up. Did he catch it? And they're saying complete. Marco Garcia on the reception. Oh, it'll be a first down, Eagles. They're at the 22-yard line. $1:52 in the opening quarter. Lopez will hand it off to his running back and bruising his way all the way inside the 10. Travis Griner, the new ball carrier. We'll be saying his name a lot tonight. Both Griner and Zavala will most likely to be a running back by committee. Ball on the 9, 137. Eagles looking to extend their lead. Griner again on the carry inside the 10, down to the 5.
Number 34, Travis Griner with the carry. That made by number 28,
So right around the final minute of the opening quarter, Eagles lead the Vikings 7-0, but they're knocking on the door. 5 yards away from getting into the end zone. And they'll stick to the ground game. This time he gets tripped up. Falls around right around the 2-yard line is Griner. 40 seconds and counting. 3rd down coming up for the Eagle offense. Marco Garcia checks back into the game. He'll be lining up to the top of your screen. That'll be a heavy set and a little delayed handoff. And Griner looks a little bit hesitant getting into the goal line. He'll be stopped well short of the end zone. So the ball will be on the 2-yard line. We're getting into the final seconds of the opening quarter. So at the end of 1 here at Sam Stadium, the Hanna Eagles 7, the Pace Vikings nothing. You're tuning into ValleyCentral.com. Special thanks to KBS D17 TV. Kevin Otto bringing you the play-by-play action. We're going to switch sides. We'll be back in a moment.